4:47. I'm off to a little early start again today. What's up? So, as people join, I don't know if everybody follows me on Instagram. If you don't, you should fucking follow me, Every Damn Day Fitness on Instagram. But holy shit. So yesterday, I posted a picture on my Instagram. I gotta say, one of the funnier things I've fucking done. It was about Kaz, what's going on, Gabriel? You just woke up. You're still up, man. So I don't know what time. I don't know what time you're in. It could be noon for all I fucking know. Luis Huerta. Damn. Good morning, Brad Master. What's up, man? You've been on a little bit, I don't think. But what's up, everybody? Lord Blackino is on. I am having a great day. Cross Fitness looking good. Thank you, man. Thinning out. It's weird, like like how you thin, like when your skin starts getting thinner. That feeling is oh, Pascal, your wisdom teeth are still fucking hurting, I'm sure, man. Little big gains, what's happening, man? But yeah, like as you're thinning out, like my skin is getting thinner, and it feels weird, like sometimes, you know, like I can pull skin off my sides, and it's like, you know, weird. Morning from Bonnie, Scotland. Damn. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, man? Yeah, it's very cool, man. Again, I appreciate all you guys showing up every day. I think it's pretty fucking neat, you know. We'll hold a convention sometime. Simon Simba. Hey man, just a quick question. Have you ever been inspired by an anime character? Not really. So, wrestling, but they're like anime in a way. So, Brian Home, man, good morning. What's going on? Have you ever been inspired by an anime character to train? No, my inspirations more came from like old school professional wrestling and shit like that. So, wanted to be able to lift people over my head like Road Warrior Hawk. So, Jason Genova Mentz, what's up, man? At work in a meeting, we've got to find time for Alan. That's cool, man. What's happening? Fucking, dude, did Genova actually fucking post nude shit on his Instagram? He's becoming a gamer. Oh my god. Get to the point, wanker. Okay, it's funny. Yeah, I saw that he posted some nude shit on his Instagram. That's a little fucking crazy. And then now he's gonna be a gamer. Like, yeah. So first of all, he's really mentally handicapped if he's gonna figure all that shit out. That's fucking crazy. Nova had prostitutes getting shout-outs on his IG. That's fucking insane. Oh god. Oh, I feel bad for Brad. I like Brad and Andrew a lot. I feel bad for those dudes. I really do. Joe Morales, what's the first thing to adjust change when fat loss has stopped? Your calories. I'm gonna do that. I'm basically gonna go. Yeah, hey everybody, just in case everybody didn't know, and I'll answer your question here in a second. Kaz Hadjic, I was talking to him yesterday. He's gonna do a live after this talking about nutrition, and I'm gonna be watching that. So it's on his Instagram. It's Kaz Hadjic. You can see his name written written in the comments. For real, he's a massively knowledgeable young man when it comes to nutrition, but he also has a really common sense outlook, which is what I really appreciate. But anyway, the first thing to adjust when after your calories, or after you're done with your fat loss, is your calories. And I'm going to do that by, I basically eat like right around 1,800 to 2,200 calories a day right now. And I'm going to adjust that back by, I'll be adding 200 calories back in probably every week or so for a little bit, starting right about when I hit, you know, the 190 mark, which is not, seems like every fucking day. Every fucking day that's happening. At least once a fucking day. Motherfucker, fucking pissed me off. But anyway, I was talking about adding fucking calories back in on my fucking diet for the 2 people that fucking remain on my goddamn live stream. I don't know what it is. I got full bars. I got full fucking bars. I don't know what the fuck it is. I really don't. But and it's not even 5 o'clock, so I'm still fucking on time. But I'll add in 200 calories back until I hit my maintenance level. I'm imagining my maintenance level is still going to be somewhere around 3,000 calories with my activity, because I'm not going to stop working out. I'm going to stay working out the same way that I've been, probably even a little bit more intensely, because when I add calories back, for me, that's going to be adding carbs back. Because I do eat carbs every day. But it's going to be a lot more carbs than what I'm taking in now. Like, basically the way it works is I take in, and I've said this almost every day forever, but I take in 170 to 175 grams of protein a day, and then I take in enough fats to get all my omega-3 and omega-6s, and sometimes it's only a couple hundred calories. Sometimes it's only like 350, 400 calories, because if I take it all in walnuts, which gives you your omega-3 and omega-6s, it won't be but like 300 or 400 calories. So there's less than 1,000 calories wrapped up in that. So I'm still eating about 200 grams of carbohydrates a day right now. So that's not bad. I mean, my nutrition plan is not bad. I have not been like starving hungry at all. I had one day where I was hungry because I think I ate apples in the middle of the day, and it caused like an insulin reaction for me to be very, very hungry. But Joe, clear what's happening. But that was just one day. I mean, this entire time since July 11th. I've just told myself no about going over my calories, and I've been very diligent about making sure I get my macros in. That's it. So, but that's the way you add it back. That's what will change. Besides that, what will change after I've lost weight? I won't be afraid to take my shirt off at the fucking beach. Cross fitness. Brad, Andrew, and Lenny should go solo. He ruins the few vids he gets on film. I'm not going to speak negatively about Genova in a way, because, I mean, he is what he is. I think what he does is, I mean, he makes money. I mean, he was making money. I think he's going to switch shit up now because of basically him, failing at it now. I mean, it switched on him really quick, where he could just say some nasty shit about anybody, and his subscribers just totally bought it, and then all of a sudden they it's flipped on them really, 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 really bad. And I find it amazing. Like, I've seen some videos that get reposted by a few people about, like, how he'll be like, people are picking on me and this and that. I can't fucking believe that he bitched about that. That's some crazy shit though. But I like Brad and Andrew. I think they're funny. So, Dr. Vios in class right now. Just came here to say hi. What's happening, man? And Kevin, saw an older vid today, and it's crazy how different you look. The fucked up thing is, one of my older vids came across in my feed not too long ago, and I was like, holy fuck. I mean, because you don't. Even though like right now, like especially right now, there's like fucking daily change. Like literally, like I'll wake up, I'll look in the mirror, and there's like I still have a little bit of fat right here, like right here, right by my nipple, and that goes away a little bit more every day. My love handles are almost gone. Seriously, they're almost gone. It's fucking crazy. So there's changes every day. It's pretty fucking interesting, Altor, how do you stay motivated for training, managing several businesses, and keeping your energy level so high? Do you plan your week? I plan the fuck out of my week, but it never goes like it's supposed to fucking go. It just never does, I mean, because I have a teenage child, and it just stuff happens. Like, you get new clients, or I spend a lot of time. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those dudes that takes 100 clients. You know what I mean? Like, I'll make money in other ways. I'll write articles. I'll release programs, and stuff like that. But my online training is massively affordable. I mean, it really, compared to other people's. I mean, I think my base plan is like $50 for the month. And that's your plan, and daily email support and shit like that. And by email support, I normally just put the person on my Facebook Messenger, and we just talk like we're friends, and I just give them advice, and I give them motivation, stuff like that. So, and I have one plan that goes up to $150 a month, which is what most people just charge for their fucking plan. But for that $150 a month, like, I'll like spend one day, an hour a week, via Facebook Messenger. Like, if they have a Bluetooth headset, they'll put the Bluetooth headset on, and it'll be me watching them work out, motivating them and telling them what to do, and keeping their time from them and shit like that. So, my training is massively affordable, and I did that for a reason, because I want to take a very few clients. I want them to be very, very productive, and I want them to hit their goals. And I've got weigh-ins for a few of my larger guys coming, and hopefully, like, this week, I think the one guy, according to the math, because weight loss is math and willpower, according to the math, if everything worked out well and he's not retaining water or something like that, he's going to pitch like a 10-pound weight loss and shit like that. Like, the online training portion of this is for me almost so I can help people, and I fucking like that, And people can kind of laugh at that because, like, how I talk and all of that, but realistically, like, one of the reasons why I started pointing out into bullshit in the fitness industry is because I wanted to help people, But I stay motivated, just because I want I want this, I really enjoy helping people, and I really, really, really love fitness. I just fucking love it. I mean, it is freedom. It is fucking freedom. Like, somebody actually knocked at me for bringing up my age yesterday. I bring up my age because what I think at my age, I think that being fit the way I'm fit, being an athlete the way I'm an athlete, is attainable by a lot of people. They just don't do it, and it's sad because I feel so fucking awesome. I feel so young. I feel so healthy. I'm strong. I'm athletic. Everybody should want to be strong and athletic and fit when they're in their 40s and 50s and shit. And people and up, and even up, and people just let it go. Like, I mean, if people that I know that are my age, or even people that are my age that have let themselves go, it's on you. I get some nasty looks and shit like that from, like, people I went to high school with and shit like that I see around town. That's on you, not on me. You're the lazy fuck. Anyway, iPhone Musing. Good morning. What is the name of the skin cream you use, and where can you find it? Thanks. I use Tiege Henley for real, and I swear I keep forgetting to post the discount code on my descriptions that Alpha M gave me. It is fucking phenomenal product. I think it's $45 a month for skin cream and eye cream, and like a morning moisturizer and an evening moisturizer and face wash. It's a fucking outstanding product. But that is I use Tiege Henley. So, and it is truly an excellent product, and it's fucking inexpensive, and it definitely helps. It really, really does. But I will say this, to keep your skin cleaner like that, staying hydrated definitely helps. Working out helps. It really does. Let's see here. Woo, got flying into the parking lot. Joel Clear. Hate referencing other videos, but did you have a chance to see Cavalier's video on being against bulking and cutting cycles? I did, and as I get older, it evolves a little bit. I think the bulk there's a few different reasons. If you're not going to compete, there's no sense in to do extreme bulk. There's no sense if you're not going to compete, because just build it slowly over time, because losing the fat, then, if you bulk up, you are basically, I think he's saying, you're going to have to stay diligent and lose the fat too. And that's tough, because you're changing cycles in your brain. You go from eating a shit ton of food, to try to fluff up, basically, and gain some extra muscle mass and some extra strength. And then you're going to have to diet it back off. You have to diet the extra fat back off to be healthy. And he teaches a lot more about athletic performance and being healthy, all around athletic performance and all like that. Like, the Athletics Games were no joke. The Athletics Game, it was strength, speed, agility. It was something for everybody. It really was. All rolled into this obstacle course he made. So that's how he trains people. And truly, the concept is, if you bulk up, you have to be diligent enough to lose the weight then. And that is something that a lot of people don't have, and I think that's why he's against it. I'm not necessarily against bulking a little bit if you're going to be for powerlifting, but you got to keep it in check. Like I've let a few of my bulks get way away from me. You know, like 1 or 2 of them I looked massive, but if you actually saw me like shirtless and stuff like that, you'd see that I was carrying around way too much fat. It was probably a decently unhealthy level too. And you can reference Jeff at any given time. I've talked to Jeff on the phone the other day. I'll probably be speaking to him again here shortly too. Hopefully got some stuff going on with him. So you can reference his shit anytime. Here's the thing: I don't need to totally agree with every single thing somebody else says in order to be their friend either. You know, like that's just not that's not me. You know, because if I waited for that, I would fucking have no friends. I really wouldn't. And I don't. I have you guys, but that's about it. So. Finally made it to one of these. Regards from South Africa. That is so fucking cool. What's up, man? Thank you for joining. Joe Clear, as someone who's been through it, how do you stand on them cycles? On what cycles? You mean on the bulking and cutting phase? I just kind of answered that, man. I personally am not going to do that anymore. I'm just not. I'm gonna, once I'm lean, I'm gonna stay at a decent level of leanness at any given time. 1, for my health, but 2, just to rebuild strength at that, at that level. And we're gonna see where it goes with it. I honestly have no desire to ever wear that kind of weight on me again. I really don't. I'm not gonna let it happen. I didn't realize how much better I'd feel. I really didn't. I mean, this is the lightest I've been in decades, and I had no idea how good I'd feel. I feel fucking great. I mean, I feel fucking great. I really do. Kang Jangles, are you losing muscle? If not, what are you doing to prevent it? I'm sure I've lost like maybe a little minor amount of lean muscle mass, but I think that'll regenerate once I go back onto maintenance calories. I'm pretty sure that'll pop right back in. Yeah, I can't wait. Like, I'm gonna hit like my kind of body fat goal and my weight goal, and then I'm gonna go back on the maintenance calories, and I'm wondering what it's gonna be like then. Like how strong I'll be, 1, and 2, how much I'll fill out. Because I mean, you can check me out on Instagram, Every Damn Day Fitness on Instagram, and if you don't, you should already be. And I go live on Instagram just about every day too, just sporadically through the day. But you can check me out there. I posted a couple pictures after my shoulder workout yesterday. I'm looking pretty fucking thick still. You know, I really am. In fact, I look bigger, I think, than I did before. I just am not. You know, because there's less fat around my joints. There's less fat on the muscle. So I've lost very little lean muscle mass. Very little. I mean, I do a video about once every week and a half through this transformation period, where I measure my neck and I measure my arms. My neck has stayed right about 17 and a half inches, and my arms have stayed about 17 and a half also throughout this entire time. And I've lost now. I'm approaching 50 pounds of weight loss since July 11th, which is just fucking insane to me. Because I don't feel like I don't feel like it. You know, and I don't think I look like it in the mirror either. I mean, I really don't. So, but it is what it is. Tony Stacho, what's up? How much sleep do you get during the night? I've been sleeping about 6 hours, which is just fucking amazing for me. I'm a lifelong insomniac, like I've said before. I used to get 3 to 4 hours of sleep. It got a little better when I met my wife. I got about 4 or 5. But when I got really heavy this last time, not really heavy, but well, yeah, really heavy. When I was right before that's one of the reasons why I decided to lose all the weight. Was I was having really trouble sleeping. You know, I'm sure I was developing sleep apnea. It was uncomfortable and everything like that, and I was sleeping very poorly. But now I sleep about 6 hours a night, really fucking solid too, really fucking solid. Daniel Vargas had 3 job offers after not giving up. You ended up getting your well-desired law firm job, law school. By the way, I hope everything is going great. You've made a lot of progress. Thanks, man, and congratulations on your jobs. That's fucking awesome to hear. Cross Fitness, max amount of alcohol on a cut 2 times a month. I haven't had any alcohol. Well, I've had a glass of wine a couple times, but I'm really not using those calories. I would say 2 times a month, and I would make sure you plan it into your macros, you know. Kavi Khan, what's happening, man? You gotta totally agree being with the plan being affordable. Definitely would recommend it for anybody that needs work. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. So Kavi's one of my clients. Grammy, you're trying a new program out this morning. Cool, man. Excellent. Let me know, and it gets fucking crazy from there, buddy. Trust me. Profit Fear. The fake Merc was coping for his pitiful 175 times 3 times 3 strict overhead press by dissing Alex and for not touching his chest on overhead press. Also, my cut's going so well that people think it's a girdle. I saw it, dude. I saw it. Did you, Prophet Fear, did you check my Instagram? Because I used a screenshot of that video, the tricep extension video, saying he was auditioning for Infinite Edge Intensity, and put it on there. Because holy shit, the fucking the fake Merc we're talking about him, but the tricep extension form is like how not to do it. Like, I mean, like, talk about, like, you know, just begging to get elbow tendonitis and shit like that. Like, I mean, his ligaments are just got to be getting fucking shredded up. The weight goes all the way behind his head. It's fucking hysterical. But I did see he mentioned the girdle thing. So shout out to the fake bitch for watching my videos. I know you're watching, bitch. You know, to say your cut is going so well that people think you're wearing a girdle. No, motherfucker, you're wearing a girdle, and it's to hold your fucking fat ass gut in. I don't know if you noticed, Prophet Fear, but in that video yesterday where I don't think he was wearing the girdle for half of it, but they made sure to only shoot him from like the rib cage up. Like when he was doing overhead press, they were shooting him from the rib cage up. It was fucking hysterical. And I mean, show some fucking results then. You know what I mean? Like, here's the fucking thing. Like, people, you can see results in my fucking face. You know, like, there's actually losing weight, and then there's what he claims to be doing. You know, that's fucking ridiculous. And as for the fucking overhead press thing at 175, 3 times 3, and you know, not touching his chest, let's be fucking real, okay? The fake Merc has a decent deadlift, weight-wise. Form-wise, eventually his lower back's gonna get fucked up, because, I mean, it's horrible. I mean, it's not good. I mean, and that's just real, you know? But I mean, it's still 500 pounds coming off the floor, obviously, okay? However, I mean, 175 overhead press, and he's like, people don't touch their chest. If you don't touch your chest on overhead press, very frankly, for working out, you shouldn't go all the way down, in my opinion. Right to here is fine. Right to here, you're not putting your shoulders at such a disadvantage, at such a compromised angle. But he obviously doesn't care or know about that, or he wouldn't be doing tricep extensions to the point where it looks like his elbows are going to fucking explode. So, Lucy Witt. Hola, from Morocco. On holiday at the moment, keeping with the fitness, swimming in the pool. Outstanding, cool. Every damn day fitness hater. Teach Man's Fashion is the best. Cool, I like it. What's up, Peter? Brian, it appears that everyone and their mothers are making videos about Brad Dingleberry. Where's yours? Or a review of his pre-workout, maybe. No, I'm not. You know, first of all, I'm not a big. If everybody's making videos about it, I'm not a big person to make that video. I'm really not. And you know, he's a fucking meme. You know, like, to me, he really is. I'm not one of those people that's going to jump on a bandwagon and make a video just because everybody else is. But also, he's a fucking loser. In some ways. I mean, he's rich, and he's done a good job of, you know, making money, even though it's caused a lot of people to hate him, and, you know, I hope he's happy. He's still a bitch, though. Cross Fitness, trying to get your bench from 375 to 400, Drop 40 pounds by December, attainable, or cut one of the goals out. You know, it depends. I mean, that's such an arbitrary thing, because a lot of like actual poundage lifting is form too. Like it, you know, so it depends on if you adjust your form. You know, like make little tweaks in your form or anything like that. Even the angle of your chest on the bench to raise your bench press up. But that's hard to say. You know, I mean, like to lose 40 pounds and increase your bench by, you know, 25 pounds, that might be tough. iPhone musings, have to get back to bed. Have a good day, man. Oh, I woke up for it. I appreciate you, man. Sleep well. Profit Fear, there are so many guys out there to say they have a 315 bench. People then ask them for their program, training parameters, types of periodization, and they're at a loss for words. Steroid users. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of bullshit out there. You know, there really is. Like, in that, like, I just don't understand, like, the arbitrary claims, you know, of I bench 315 or I do this or whatever. Like, you know, I don't think, I personally don't think that anything I do is all that impressive weight-wise. Even when I was squatting heavy, which I'll be, you know, I'm still going to squat heavy, you know, after the cut's over. You know, that's just, you know, the thing about my squat was this. My squat was a lot form. It really, really was. It was a lot knowing my body, knowing how my body works, being able to control my body, and a lot of that came from yoga. And it's, you know, yes, there's power involved in it, but it's not like, I personally didn't think it was impressive until people pointed out to me, like, hey, there's not a lot of fucking people that do that your age, you know? So the arbitrary strength was like, we are so enamored with like being really, really, really strong. Like, and I'm a strong guy. I just flat out am, you know? But I've also been lifting weights for fucking 30 over 30 fucking years, you know? And some of my lifts I think are decently impressive, but that doesn't make me fucking better than anybody else. It really fucking doesn't. And it doesn't, you know, it definitely doesn't make me fit. You know, I mean, like, I will say this, like, you can be very fucking strong and not be that fit. Like, you can push a lot of poundage and not be that fit. I'd rather, you know, the thing I'm looking for now is pound for pound strength. That's more of a sign of like fitness in my mind. But, you know, a lot of these motherfuckers, like, come out here and like they talk about, like, you know, and I mean, I hate to even fucking like, well, I don't really hate to name names. Like Bradley Martin on his fucking lean gain thing again, and lean bulk thing again, motherfucker. You know, like, you know, it's two totally different worlds from the average dude that goes to a gym that is trying to lean bulk, and what Bradley Martin does. Let's just be real, you know, like, that's not fucking cool, you know. Yeah, he's a super strong animal of a fucking dude, but you know, is it a cop? No. Okay. Whew. It happens. Roger, hey Alan, have you ever had to train someone with body image issues, like anorexia? If not, what strategies could you employ, or would you refuse the client? I would not refuse that client. But a lot of it was on them, and I train people with body image issues all the time. Normally not anorexia though. I normally have guys with body image issues that are food addicts that eat too much food, and I basically, I mean, I'm very, very truthful with them. I really am. It's, you know, I've had conversations. You know, I have conversations that talk about, like, them about death a lot. You know, I mean, because that's what they're killing themselves. So I have those conversations with them, and I don't mean it to be mean. I've gotten, you know, some ridicule about some of the conversations I've had with some of them in the past, where I've literally flat out told them, like, hey, you're gonna end up killing yourself if you don't manage to, you know, get control of this or whatever. And I bring it all around, because I want to remind them all the time, because the thing about a food addict is, it's just like alcoholism. They could fall off and start binge eating and spiral, you know. So I have those kind of conversations with them, you know. But I wouldn't refuse that client. I'd work with them, but I'd be realistic. I'd have them be realistic about what's up with them. Okay, good morning. Curious how far you're going to, how you're looking to push your powerlifting after the cut. How far I'm looking to push it, we'll see. You know, like, I would compete in the Masters 2 age bracket, which is 45 to 49, in the USPA, and I believe I'll be able to get down to the 181.7 weight class. The American record for squat at that weight is 435 pounds, I believe, and the deadlift's 500 pounds, and the bench, I believe, is 340 or something like that. You know. Now the bench, I don't know about, because with my shoulder, I really don't know if I could ever get it back up there. I really don't. I mean, because it's weird, because while I still can military press the 120 pound dumbbells, bench press, that angle hurts my right shoulder sometimes. You know, it just does. So we'll see. But I can I'm pretty sure I can pretty easily set the American record in the squat for my age bracket, classic raw. It's classic raw with wraps, is what it is. So we'll see. I definitely am gonna. I mean, I'm definitely gonna still try. You know, I mean, because I do love lifting heavy weight, but I'll tell you this right now. I mean, I'm not gonna risk my health over it ever again. So, White Wolf, favorite yoga pose, exercise posture for a general well-being, Shavasana, which is a corpse pose. It's when you're laying there, and that's how I meditate. But I love Garland. I think Garland is absolutely great for your hips and for opening up the groin area and your lower back. I also like Pigeon a lot. Pigeon is really good for your hips also and your lower back. Child's pose I go into a lot, even when I'm working out, just because it gets a good stretch on my shoulders and shit like that. So there's lots and lots and lots of them. So Kaz Hadjic, is it just me, or do many pro coaches, quote unquote, train their athletes in a completely wrong way? No triple extensions, polymetrics, compound lift form. They train them like bodybuilders. It's very, very true. I mean, it depends on the program, though. Like I said, I've seen some programs without polymetrics in it. You know, or poly. Why do I? It's obviously early in my pre-workout, still kicking in. The plyometrics in it. I institute. My programs are actually going to include, like, in the second phase, like one of the days is going to be like a home workout, just literally just your body weight and stuff like that too, just because that's one of the things I do, you know, because even though I'm working out like 5 or 6 days a week at this stage at the gym, I normally have a day off that, you know, my day off consists of, you know, no weights, but I still make sure I get tons of physical activity in, because that's the key, is staying active. You know, it really is. At least for an hour a day. So, the Natty Guy, Broham, you've been a follower since April of 2015. Well, no, you haven't, because I haven't been around since April 2015. You remember? I remember sending you a friend request on Facebook, and we talked a bit about your first video. Well done, good shit, dude. I haven't been around since April 2015. So, maybe 2016, and even then, I was posting workout videos. Strictly, I hadn't spoken on camera yet. I didn't speak on camera until October of 2016. Okay. Patrick Keenan, check one of the fake marks, I think, videos on bench press. He does 5 or 6 sets of 3 reps. Looks at the clock on the wall at the gym. An hour has passed. So, Robert, what's happening, man? The Natty Guy. Also, I'm going to start a channel shortly. Wouldn't mind starting out with an interview with you. Well, dude, seeing as how this is no offense, but the April 2015 thing. Cameron, what's happening? Alex Davenport, Hemingway has already been up for 4 hours reloading ammo, probably. Yeah. Jake McLeod. Oh, Jake, hey, I missed a question of yours. My thoughts on leg extension. I actually don't mind leg extension as long as it's done just like how I like doing all my other movements, in a slow, controlled fashion. I like the concentric portion of the movement. I like being controlled and with a good squeeze, not all the way to the point where the joint is actually fully extended, because I don't want there to be pressure on the joint. And then a good portion of the eccentric movement down. And leg extensions should be done with low weight, seriously low weight. And your other one was, do your knees hurt during during lunges, I believe, Jake. And mine don't. But if they do, that means you're putting too much weight forward, and it's causing shear force on your knee. So, and even though the incredible Vinny Del Kruger, says, don't worry about shear force. Worry about shear force on your fucking joints. Profit fear. What's crazy is what is crazy is that for the amount of all training advice Alex has given out was advice that was taken from Blaha, doesn't mean that Alex's advice was based on a lie. What's crazy is that for many years, I don't know, maybe he woke up to it. I did hear that he used to be a fan of his. I know he's not anymore because I've spoken to Alex. But I think where the fake mark falls down was not in necessarily the advice, because a lot of the advice of the advice is just regurgitated shit. I mean, that I think right now, especially with these workout videos, he's actually proving that he doesn't understand because he can't put it into practical application. I mean, the thought concept that the tricep extension he was showing yesterday, the one that's on my Instagram, Every Damn Day Fitness on Instagram, like how I worked that in, the thought process that is in any way good form shows a general lack of understanding of physiology and working out. It really does. He does not physically understand it. He does not get it. He truly doesn't. So, in my mind, that's the fucking issue. I mean, so not necessarily the shit that comes out of his mouth, besides the lies. Like the actual workout shit, I'm sure is based off of shit he's read off Google. But I used to say he has a PhD in Google. He really does. But reality is, like, he obviously can't practically apply it. But great question. Executive muscle. You put your money where your mouth is. Always early and always at it every damn day. Respect and appreciate you from Florida. Outstanding, man. I'm visiting Florida here in a couple months for vacation. Going to reach out to you, see if you can help you with the math. I got the willpower. Absolutely, reach out to me. You can use the code loyalty10. Okay, loyalty10. It will get you 10% off, man. Have a great goddamn day. You too, man. I'm looking forward to it. Alex, checking in. Alex retracted a comment. What's going on? And Jake, I went back and answered that. Alex, what do you think about a 26-year-old taking DHEA? I wouldn't do it. I'd talk to your doctor first. I talked to my doctor first. She's the one that told me to go on it when I was like 36. So, Kang Jangles, how long does it take to go from 315 to 600 deadlift and squat? And what program is best to get their fastest Bulgarian? Some people will never get to 600-pound deadlift and squat ever. So that question, like, I'm sorry, man, I'm not trying to be rude, but that question is fucking insane. There are so many variables that are in between 315 and 600 pounds. It's insane. And speaking as somebody that's never actually deadlifted or squatted 600 pounds ever, and that's just the truth, I apparently would say like at least 46 years. The Natty Guy, 2016-ish, don't remember exactly what it was, dude. It was a bit ago. Okay, man, like, if, shoot a message out to me then, because, I mean, I wasn't trying to be off, but I don't remember that, and I definitely wasn't even, I wasn't even thinking about going on YouTube in 2015 is what I was saying. So I've been at this about a little over a year, like 14 months. That's it. So that's all. BB Crazy Kid, what sacrifices have you made for your daily routine due to what sacrifices have you made to your daily routine due to your day not coming off as planned? I just work harder and longer. I don't ever sacrifice my nutrition. Even before, I didn't sacrifice my nutrition. Just because I plan well, I do a good job of prep cooking. I have for years. So, and if I don't, I am really good about knowing what to get, like at a Unimart or a grocery store when I travel. I've gotten really, really good about that. Now, sometimes sleep is sacrificed, and definitely sometimes, I try to spend an hour a day just kind of reflecting on shit and everything like that. But a lot of times that gets eaten up. So, Degaify, what's up? Glad you're checking in. Prophet Fear. Did you see Bugenhagen's deadlift? His Zerkers particularly? I do not. I have not watched this shit. So, King Django's my opinion on Alpha Destiny's cheat reps. You know, they could. Not full reps can be definitely integrated in, but the problem is they're not for beginners because beginners will just end using the cheat, and that's all they'll end up doing. But if you have a movement where, you know, say it's bicep curl, and you go down and you're reaching the end of your sets, and you're feeling fatigue, to go all of a sudden like this and just get an extra good pump and squeeze, I don't see anything wrong with it, and I think it's the same concept. Prophet Fear is something fragile. Someone fragile like Hemingway would have been snapped up to pieces trying to be Bugenhagen, I would imagine. Kaz Hadjic, little over a year on YouTube. Got more real fans than half of the YouTube fitness community. Thanks a lot, man. Amber Run, you love steroids. I love it when the trolls pop in. You love steroids. No, I don't. I've never done. I've done DHEA. That's it. I couldn't even tell you where the fucking stick the needle went for the other shit. BB Crazy Crid, you jumped from 315 to 500 in 1.5 years. So you don't agree with. So I don't agree with your deadlift claim. Okay, you don't need to agree with it. I mean, I pretty much was saying that I have no. It's impossible to tell between 315 and 500. I really don't. It's impossible to tell on a comment is what I was saying. So if you don't agree with that, that's okay, dude. And I feel you. And congratulations to you, because that's a huge feat, 315 to 500. That's outstanding. But people don't need to agree with me, man. Because that's how that shit works. It's 5:31. I'm going to stay on for about another 9-10 minutes and see what else we got going on. You know, and again, like when people ask you random arbitrary questions, Prophet Fear 500, 600 is not the same thing. No, it's not. But I mean, people ask arbitrary questions like, you know, how long it would take me to bench press 600 pounds, or how long it would take me to bench press 500 pounds. Possibly never, because to me, you're a little like meme, like not meme, but you're a little like, you know, thing. I don't know you, so I'm not going to say, oh, you can do it in 6 months, and then all of a sudden have somebody be like, oh, 6 months is impossible. There's no way. I mean, that is ridiculousness. It just is. Like, so, I mean, that's why I'm not fucking doing it. So, Kaz, from a 265 to 385 back squat in a year, but your deadlift is still shit. It depends on anatomy, goals, mentality, training, etc. You know, there's so many variables that it's impossible for me to like spit out a number. It just is. So, you know, depending on how old you are, you know, I mean, if you want to go from 315 to 600 pounds in a year when you're 50 years old, it's probably not going to fucking happen. You know, it's just probably not. If you're a noob, it could happen. You know. Dan Rivera, love the content. Do I prefer linear progression or conjugate methods for training? I'll take linear progression anytime it fucking happens. But eventually linear progression, you know, eventually linear progression slows the fuck down. You know, you're not just going to keep progressing. Otherwise, everybody will be squatting 1,000 pounds. And Joel Clear, like, it's what's happening, man. So now today's Friday, so today is my last 5 a.m. live. I am going very, very, very often going live on Instagram. That's Every Damn Day Fitness on Instagram. So put it on and put the notifications on, please, because I am going to be going live probably sometime a little later in the day too, and that'll probably be a once a day thing. But also, I will probably do a live from like my desk, probably Sunday, and I'm going to start scheduling my lives on YouTube. So if I pop on a little early, I pop on a little early. If I pop on late, I pop on late. I highly doubt I'll ever pop on late. The only time I popped on late for one of these things was literally when I couldn't get my car to start. So because I left the fucking lights on, fucking crazy. Anyway, but it is 5:33. Let's see, Prophet Fear. Just a couple more. If your deadlift is very strong, no scared cat form, but your squat is weak in comparison, can you say you have strong legs? Yeah, because squat is, people underestimate how much form is involved in squat. So you can still have strong legs. I would say you have strong legs if you can deadlift for a while. Kaz Hadrick is getting ready for his live on IG. nutrition all the way. I will be tuning into that here very shortly. Cash, White Wolf. Hope you have a great day. You're going to hunt down some protein in the supermarket here in Dutchland. Go to it, man. It's fucking awesome, Dutchland. I fucking love it. King Jangles, is it optimal to train squat and deadlift the same day? I do deadlift with my back routine, to be honest. And executive muscle, one-time consultation to start or customized meal plan or both. What do you suggest? Do you consider yourself experienced but need help? Loyalty 10. I would suggest I'll probably suggest a one-time consultation. So, and then we can go from there. If you actually need a meal plan, but if you're experienced, you should I think you have an understanding that you can just do a one-time consultation. Prophet Fear, we're all getting the 5 a.m. workout today. Let's see what your conventional deadlift has come. Cool, man. And Be Crazy Kid, you've added over 200 pounds to your squat since you started. That's awesome for you, dude. Like I said, that's awesome. But again, it's one of those things you can't necessarily go by. So, and time for change. Fitness. Been a little bit since you've been on here. Always on the road and at the gym when you're on. Love my content. Anyway, question your thoughts on working shoulders with an impingement. Be really, 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 really careful. Be really, really careful. And I would visit your doctor first. I gotta say that I would visit your doctor, because if you fuck up your shoulders, it is like fucking up a hip. It really is. I mean, except you don't walk on it. So, and one more thing from Prophet Fear and Be Crazy Kid. I know you respond to somebody else. It's all good. I enjoy you being on, man. Not everybody needs to agree with everything I say. Trust me, I'm not that dude. I fucking appreciate when people don't. It incites conversation and thought. So, please, disagree all you want. Prophet Fear, as a closing note, you just want to say that you hope the high school coaches learn their shit and stop making their students quarter squat with like 500 pounds and destroy their ACLs. No shit, dude. No fucking shit. I totally agree, 1,000 fucking %. It happens even at my kids' high school all the fucking time. It's fucking disgusting, and that's because they fucking find they find a dude that will take the lowest amount of money they could fucking find. Anyway, my name is Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. You know where to find me. God damn.